Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Music Lab podcast. My name is Dogg, and I'm so excited to be back with all of you for another episode of the podcast. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, our social media pages. That helps us and helps the bands that we feature. Also, check out our sponsor, RAR Outfitters. That's RAWR. Outfitters.com. Don't just wear, RAR. So, ladies and gentlemen, man, I'm glad to be back with all of you. It has been a last couple weeks, and I apologize to you, the listening and viewing audience, that it's been 11 days since I have given you a new episode. And to be completely transparent, it was a combination of three things: band and artist interviews that had to be rescheduled, me getting sick for 5 days, as you can still kind of hear, with allergies and a combination of viruses, and the new Mumford and Sons album, Missing the Mark. We have so much for you, though, in store for the rest of this month and for the month of May. So get ready for some content. So there you have it. You know, we have not done one of these episodes, though, since September 6th of last year. And it's a darn shame. So I apologize again that it has been so long, but I am really excited about these 5 songs from bands and artists you may or may not have heard before until I speak about them right now. We've got 5 songs. We call it What Are You Listening To? And to kick it off, ladies and gentlemen, our first band, my friends, Sneezy. The song is Lemonade Stand, and the album is Feed the Funk. It comes out on June 6th. This 7-piece party band from Chicago blew our minds at the Ramble Festival last year, and now are back with this thirst quencher of a song that puts a smile on your face each time you listen. They recorded this album in Asheville, North Carolina, and tried their very best to capture that live energy and recreate it in the studio. This song also has a great saxophone solo by Miss Destiny Pavanka, and I can't wait to hear the rest of the album. Ladies and gentlemen, the next song that I'm featuring is by an artist named Jeremy Albino. The song is called Baby, Ain't It Cold Outside? And man, I live in Pennsylvania, and this has been just a brutal spring, but that's a whole other story. This is from his album that came out came out November 1st of 2024, and it's called Our Time in the Sun. For fans of Nathaniel Rateliff and John Fogerty, this Canadian soul singer caught my attention on a music festival lineup, and his 4th studio album was produced by Dan from the Black Keys. And if he isn't writing music, you can find him running or playing basketball. This song has a classic throwback feel with his voice taking center stage, backed by fantastic musicians. The next song I'm featuring, ladies and gentlemen, is definitely a song from left field for me. The song is called When You Got Turmoil in Your Mind. It's off the album. It came out last week, April 11th. It's called Face Full of Cake. And the band is the Spin Doctors. It has been 12 years since their last record, and this one was recorded in Jack Daly's Asbury Park studio. And this song ends that album in a fantastic way as a slow burner with sporadic big riffs and a beautiful melody. And I bet you didn't know that lead singer Chris Barron went to high school with John Popper of Blues Traveler. And they're touring with them and Gin Blossoms this summer. The next artist that I have and that we're featuring is Wet Leg. The song is Catch These Fists, and it's off their album called Moisturizer that comes out on July 11th. And you know, this song, Catch These Fists, jangly guitars with Ryan and Hester from the Isle of Wight singing so softly throughout in this rocker. And it's the first single off their second studio album. My favorite lyrics are, he don't get puss, he get the boot. Saw him sipping on dark fruit. This always happens late at night. Some guy comes up, says I'm his type. I just threw up in my mouth when he just tried to ask me out. After opening for Foo Fighters in the summer of 2023, they rented an Airbnb in England to record. And love is a theme throughout, as well as social anxiety and dealing with the rigors of fame and fortune. Our last song, ladies and gentlemen, always save it for last. It's by Camp. The song is called Drive, and the album is called Copper Changes Color. It also comes out on June 6th, and Drive is the first single off their upcoming album. And the last song on the album is fantastic. And I think Snow Patrol would approve. This five-piece from Ohio is led by Taylor Meyer, and his voice instantly captures you on this emotional ride where acoustic guitars and piano take flight. You could listen to this song 10 times in a row and appreciate it each time for its beauty. Well done, fellas. It is. This gives you all of the feels. Yeah. So looking forward to the rest of this album as well. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Lemonade Stand by Sneezy. Baby Ain't It Cold Outside by Jeremy Albino. When You Got Turmoil in Your Mind by the Spin Doctors. Catch These Fists by Wet Leg. And Drive by Camp. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I will post in this episode details for the link to the playlist so you can listen to all these songs on Spotify. And if not, you can search them on wherever you listen to your music. But again, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, our social media pages. That helps us. That helps the bands and artists that we feature. Also, check out our sponsor, RAR Outfitters. That's RAWAR. Outfitters.com. Don't just wear RAR. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Dogg. You've been great. This is the Music Lab Podcast.